What is happening, everyone? Hopefully I don't know if my mic is working, so let me make sure we're on the right. Make sure we're on the right setting here. Audio. I'm gonna guess we're on the right one. Hello? Yeah, that sounds right. The pretentious microphone user. That's what we're going with, right? We discussed in the last live. Ow. What is going on, everybody? I see we got Smacky's in the house. What's up, Smacky? What's up, Stupefast? Brutus, what are you doing? Get out of there. Brutus is in the garage. Where you at? What's up, Brutus? Brutus, hey. Big old meatball head. Stupefast Pink. Zach's going on. Hey, Mustang guy. We have some stuff to talk about today. Pretty exciting stuff. Some of it developed just today, too, which is even better. Yeah, he's a big old meaty pup. Get away from that. Get away. What's up, Bama50? What's up, Nate? Good boy. Good boy, Brutus. And my hockey team is literally kicking the life out of the New Jersey Devils. So it is a good night. Rich saying, Super Strong, hope you got the car out. We had a beautiful weekend. Made it out to a car show. All right. What's up, Ken? Give it a few more minutes, guys, and we'll start chatting. Yep, you need to be closer to have the optimum effect from the mic. Oh, really? See, I don't like talking like this. I don't like doing this. Because then I do feel like the pretentious microphone user. Hold on, I'll have to lean in because I changed the brakes on the Boss, so I got two rotors sitting right here in front of me. Just slide them out of the way. There we go. That's better. What's up, MJI? MJI, I meant to text you. I guess my question for you, my friend, is: are you able to walk within by next weekend? Can you, not this weekend, but next weekend? Are you able to walk around? Because we're heading your way. Yeah, we had a freaking thunderstorm here today, man. It was brutal. I've never seen so much water on the ground. Ford Blue Gauge, what's going on? Is next car a Camaro? No, not a Camaro. All right. We might touch on it a little bit. And so, guys, first off, I want Uncle George, what's going on? Oh, George sent me a video. Okay. Yeah, your car's getting back together. Dude, it's starting to look good, man. Sounded good, too. I'm walking without a brace now. I good to go. Okay. Well, don't overdo it, Mike. But, Mike, I'll text you on the, offline. So, guys, I didn't go live last week. You know, I know Sublime filled in for me. I was on a business trip. Got a video filmed while I was on the business trip. Should be some good stuff coming. I didn't get to go for a ride, unfortunately, but I did get to film my buddy's 2022 GT500, which was really nice. Hold up, Bama. Hold up. Just bear with us, all right? We'll get there, all right? We'll talk about some stuffs. All right. So, of course, it threw down this evening. Actually watered the garden. Oh, yeah, for sure, man. It was brutal. Ken lives right by me. Yeah. So Florida's on fire now. North Carolina's on fire like every other month. Matter of fact, what I do for a living occasionally sets North Carolina on fire. What's up, Fatboy Fox? I already said that. Yep. Starting to heal. All right. So first off, guys, I didn't go live last week, and in the past week, we were able to hit 1,000 or 5,000 subscribers, which is insane because I don't know what's been going on lately. I'm definitely very fortunate. I have gained like 3,000. I just realized I've gained like 3,000 subscribers in, I don't know, 6 months. That means that I had 2,000 and went to 5,000 in 6 months. That's insane. Something like that. It's not been a long time. And I really appreciate. Hold on, Fort Blue Gates. We're getting there, man. We'll give some secrets up today. We'll talk about stuffs. All right. So I do want to say I appreciate all you guys, especially a lot of you guys who I've talked to for a long, long time, like literally since the first few hundred. MJI, Fort Blue Gauge, Rich, Barbecue Mike, Fatboy Fox, Sublime, Sean, if he ever hops in here, Sean Ryder, MGB Chuck right there. There's an OG. That dude is like one of the first 100 subscribers. Back from the MGB days, and he's still here, man. And Chuck, and I do appreciate you, and all you guys. Super Fast Truck too, right? A lot of you guys have been here since like the beginning, and like you all don't you vomit in my garage, dog. Stop it. What'd you eat? Brutus is about to hack something up in my garage. Well, the thing is, right, that I need a back seat, guys. It's got to be something with a back seat. Dude, don't vomit on my foot. Get out of here. Did you eat something in here you shouldn't have eaten? Go inside. Go inside. Actually, stay out here. Don't vomit in the house. Change my mind. Oh, Boss Man's one of the OGs too. But yeah, I need something with a back seat, guys. It really, the whole point of when I started the channel was COVID's happening. I got nothing to do. I'm really bored. So I'm going to document building my project car. At the time was an MGB with my boys. I even got some videos of like Leighton when he was like 4 or 5 years old. I think it was 5 years old, using an angle grinder to grind the old floor pans, get the rust off. Those are some like very cherished memories of mine. And matter of fact, we were watching some of them the other day because Maddox is constantly watching the stuff. And I know just the fact that it's gone from that to it's still like just, straight up content with my kids. Occasionally I do some like how-tos and stuff like that. I try not to do the stuff that everybody does, but stuff that like I feel like I can do better. So like some of the Sequoia videos I've done, I've done a few of those, but I really appreciate like everybody, man. I don't know what to say. Like it's 5,000 is pretty ridiculous. I never, I was just doing this to create cool home movies to watch, and this is what it's become. And so I'm actually pretty excited to see like what happens just going forth, because I never, like I said, I never thought anything like this would happen. So you guys are awesome, and I appreciate everybody. And I've made so many new friends. A lot of you guys who I haven't even seen in person, I feel super comfortable just walking up to you and just engaging in straight up conversation, right? Like I've known you for a long time, and I made friends like without even people being on the channel. It's like Uncle George there, right? Uncle George, guys, if you don't know and you haven't been here, he was the guy who I went to Foxtoberfest, never met the man in my life. He was going to go. He had a ticket paid for a spot, and he couldn't make it, so he donated a spot. And as luck had it, I hadn't registered yet, and I was going to register at the day of the show. And I had talked to Jen from Fox Resto, she runs those shows like Foxy Events or whatever the organization's called. And I talked to her ahead of time that I wanted to register. And when I got there, there was a couple people who were actually looking out for me, and I'll shout them out real quick, like Fatboy Fox, or not Fatboy Fox, Foxbody FX. He was actually going to try and get me a spot. A couple of people were going to try and get me a spot, but like Jen from Fox Resto hooked me up saying a generous person has donated their spot because they can't make it, and that just happened to be Uncle George. We were able to connect at the show, and you know, you make so many cool friends through this community. You know, I have zero regrets about doing this. Back in the day, I really thought that I always like kind of look down on the YouTube people because I was like, I'd never do that. But then I kind of see like the appeal of it, and I've got my reasons, and like the fact that you know, I'm doing everything I want to do. You know, I've got codified records of things I've done with my boys, and like just, you know, those are just cherished memories that I don't even have to just remember. I can go relive them and watch them again. So, but just kind of going on a little diatribe there. I do appreciate all you guys. And if that's the wrong word, I'm an engineer. I'm not an English major, so throwing out words till they stick, right? Bruce hates small Chevy, now stomach aches. Build a Galaxy wagon. Oh, that'd be cool. Ford Escort has a back seat. Appreciate it, Tim. Tim's in the house. Mark, what's going on? I'm going backwards, guys, so I apologize. Just chat kept rolling a little bit. Hey, Stupid Fast. All right, let's see. Oh, no worries, George. No worries, my friend. Take care of business. Hey, later, Chuck. Thanks for hopping in here, my friend. And you don't walk up to me and have a conversation. I don't know. You don't walk up to me and have a conversation. I don't know words. Hey, no worries for Blue Gauge. I'd walk up to you with a wrench and be like, "You speak?" No. Conversation all you need. Has my chat stopped? Nope. Sublime. Just getting caught up in chat, guys, and we'll get back into it. Or can type backwards. Nice. All right. So obviously, a couple big things have happened. Right before I hit 5,000 subscribers, guys, as you can see, there is an empty spot in this garage, now occupied by a bunch of mini Mustangs right there. I sold the Foxbody. Oh, I know, Fort Lucas, you're good. Sold the Foxbody, guys. And if you haven't watched the video, I sat down and I thought about it for a long time. When I bought the car, we picked up the extra motor. Excuse me. The plan was build the extra motor while we enjoyed the car as a cruiser the way it is. Since that happened, guys, I really hope I have Foxbody Coupe on the way. All right. Yeah, we sold the Fox. I think Superfast Truck's being facetious there. I think he knows that. Either way, so there's a reason, guys. So I bought the Foxbody about 2 years ago, and the plan was enjoy driving it. I got a car. I fixed it up, got it driving, and then the plan was to build another motor. Honest truth, I have not touched that new motor at all. I haven't had time to. And I've had a lot of things change in my career that have kind of opened my eyes to a few things. So, you know, I changed career, or I changed status at my job. I got a new job coming that is going to be probably a little more demanding. On top of that, my boys are old enough where they're playing sports. We got a couple other hobbies that we do that I do try and include some stuff on the channel, like we got a camper, and we try and do that. And, you know, I'm trying to make doing what I do for a living, if you don't know what I do already, but doing what I do for a living, you know, you got to make memories where you can, when you can, as often as you can, right? Because you never know what's going to happen in the future. So that being said, I did not see where the Fox motor plugged into the schedule. I didn't see where I was going to have time to work on it. I didn't see where I was going to have time to do a swap in the near future at all. Like, I was actually hoping that this year would be the year that I got that swap going, and it just, like, I don't know what's changed, but, well, I do know what's changed. It's all those things I just said. The schedule, my free time is just gone. I used to be out here in my garage every night, wrenching, making videos on the Foxbody, or early on the Foxbody, but before that, the MGB, like every night. And a lot of stuff changed, guys. Like, having 3 kids has made me a lot more busy. And then, like, you know, like I said, my sons, we try and keep them active. You want to be active to keep them out of trouble. And so that's all kind of changed. So that has led me, guys, to, we sold the Foxbody. And the plan is to use the Foxbody to get something that is running already kind of where we want it, but that we are going to tweak ourselves a little bit. Me and the boys will tweak and make it ours, just like we kind of did to the Boss 302. We started with a stock Boss 302. We've done a lot of tasteful mods, in my opinion. And I think I love the way my car sits. I'd like to lower it. That's about the last thing I'd like to do appearance-wise. But other than that, I love all the mods I've made to that car. GT500 OEM Spoiler, the Roush side skirts, all the engine dress-up pieces are nice and tasteful. You know, everything we've done to that car. The Boss 302S grill, tail lights change, right? I love how we've made that my car. And the next car we get, we're going to do the same thing. And we do have a car in mind. So hold on. Let me get caught up in the chat here. Sublime, get your number. Be careful. You buying the Batmobile at Brailsford Rides? No, I'm not buying the Batmobile, but check out the next video I post, guys, with Mustangs. It's going to have my buddy's 2500, like I said, and he's doing pinstriping. It actually looks kind of like the old school 60s Batmobile, which is pretty neat. Facetious. That a fancy word. Stretch your legs. Okay. Bama is Southern. Just tell him, bless your heart. That's funny. All right, here we go. Yes, Mustang guys. Somehow chat was froze. Oh, interesting. Hate it when it does that. Laughing. What's up, Brian? How you doing, my friend? Trying to get caught up. 3 boys under 10. Amazing you have time to breathe. You know, I'm a firm believer that you do have to set some time aside for yourself. Even if it's, for me, that's the problem is that, like, a lot of that time I set aside for myself is me going to the gym, and I have to do that for work. So that's not like I do that as kind of a little bit of a break, but it's also for work. Well, you made babies instead of videos might be more fun. I mean, maybe the first part to get there, but, you know, after that, you got some work to do, right? Let's see. You bought a Ford Tempo, LOL. All right, hold on, guys. Let me get where's my phone at? I gotta send a text while we're sitting here chatting real quick. Oh. Sorry, guys. Sometimes stuff comes up. Let's see. Is it going to be a unicorn? No, not that. escort wagon with a coyote. That'd be pretty sick, actually. I like that idea too. Well, let's see. Good evening, everybody. Sounds good, Pinks. Love to have my old 94 escort wagon with the coyote. Connor. All right, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and spill some beans here for this group. All right, this is the first word going out. All right. We are buying. I don't know if you guys are ready for this. I don't know. Let me actually get fully caught up in the chat. Here we go. All right, we're all caught up. We are picking up MJI's car. That's it right there. So we're going to set that up at some point, and I'm going to go get his car. The beans have been spilled. Going to get a Camaro Chevy? No. Connor, I was able to open the file, but it won't work. The water did too many layers. Oh. Well, honestly, Harris, that's actually that's not hard to attain here. Right here where I work, you get so many Marines that come back from Okinawa that they bring those back with them. Well, MJI's car is going to be a little bit more along the lines of, where we were trying to go anyway. So we've been talking for a long time, and at some point I'm going to set up going to pick it up just along the way. He's trying to make room for his GTO project, which I don't know if I was supposed to talk about, but he's got a GTO project that's sitting in his garage, and it's going to be a bad ride. If you guys have not seen his wife's car, man, like possibly the nicest Mustang I've ever seen. Like I never really consider, like I've always liked the 69 Mustangs, but that 67 is so beautiful. All right, we actually have other stuff to talk about too. So let me get caught up on this real quick. What's up, Gary? For Blue Gauge, he's been talking about selling that thing forever, man. He's been talking about selling that forever. Water jet cutting is a lot different than 3D printing. I'll make a drawing and cut file. Send you a copy you want. Okay. It is a stick. God, you guys are blazing the chat today. I got other stuff to talk about, so let me get caught. Gosh. Well, the black one's his son's. Son-in-law's. Man, I'm trying to get caught up, guys. Does that cut into the boost funds? We'll see. Hopefully not. I'm hoping not. The plan is no. Let's go with that. Connor and I are taking programming crap. No, you're good. Talking programming crap. All right, so other thing I got to talk about, guys, and this happened today. Do you not know that MJI has a GTO? I think he has 2 GTOs. His dad has a 65. His whole family's like Pontiac everything. So he's been talking about selling that Brandywine car for a long time. No, I'm good, Zach. You enjoy that. I got a wife that cooks me tons of food, man. Anyways, new topic. So something really cool happened. I just got the notification today. I posted it in a couple places. We have been invited, the boys and I, and I actually wasn't really expecting this because I looked a little more into the event, and there's a lot of really cool cars that are going to be at this thing. And I never thought that we would get selected, but we've been invited to be a part of the Hot Wheels Legends Tour. So I'm going to take the boys, trailer the mini bosses there, and we're going to go into the Hot Wheels Legends car show. No way we win, but, you know, my life's coming full circle. I grew up playing with Hot Wheels. The boys love Hot Wheels. I think Jay Leno might be there, right? That'd be pretty cool to get him to sign my car. Terry Crews, a couple other people. I think they might be there. If their stream that they're doing in Peacock is what I think it is. But I'm really excited. The boys are excited. That's like less than 2 weeks away, and I just found out today. So I got to get a hotel room booked or something. So me and the boys have somewhere to sleep. Yeah, that red one is gorgeous. Oh, the Holden GTO? I like those, honestly. I do like those. President, you know what, dude? That'd be so funny. I need to look into the event more. I'm trying to find out, like, I should email the support line and see if they can give me a heads up on who's going to be there, because that would like change what I would bring with me to try and get some stuff signed. Like, if Jay Leno's there, he's going to sign my dashboard and he's going to sign all the mini bosses. That's what I would like for him to do if I cannot get the opportunity. If Terry Crews is there, God, I don't know, but I need to get him signed something funny. When I was a kid, Hot Wheels were horse-drawn. Yeah, that's gonna be a bad call, man. That GTO next to your wife's freaking 67 is gonna be ridiculous. Oh yeah. Yeah, not to mention, I just called them about that today. Skip Barber Racing School is next month. Like, when I talked about my schedule, guys, this summer I have jam-packed it with stuff for me and the boys, and it's going to be a good summer. It's hopefully one they'll remember for a long time. I don't know what the schedule is going to be like in my next job, so I'm trying to make sure this one's as packed as possible stuff for them. Well, we're going to Skip Barber. I am enrolled. We're there for the full day course, too. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Well, the boys, Leighton will be going with his grandparents, and he'll be going to see a Red Sox game up in Boston. They're taking him to the Fenway, and he's going to go see a whole bunch of other historical stuff. He's going on to have a great trip. I would actually love to go on that trip myself, but I'm going to Skip Barber. You know, Yellowhammer Garage, Connor, all she has to do is say, let's go for a stick shift ride. That's all she has to say. If she says that, I will go out there and teach her. I'm done pushing. I've tried. I've failed you. I've negative 3,000 subs failed you guys because of it was a promise, and it's one that unfortunately I have zero control over. The words were said that she would do it, and it has not been done. All right, but that is I think that's my news for the most part. Oh, crud. Hold on, just turn my phone off. Bear with me, guys. It is hot in this garage. I'm stealing my AC from my office tomorrow. Ha! Yeah, Eris. I don't know about that. What? The Fox has gone no driving lessons? Is that in case she disables the vehicle? Connor has a better idea. A Boss Waffle. Man, I will never get rid of that car. That car is one that is here to stay forever. I've had that car since January 2017, and I've got zero desire to get rid of it. Zach, sounds like you ate a lot of things you should not have eaten. But I'm going to go ahead and open the panel, guys, because I think I've talked about what I want to talk about for today. Boom. Yeah, stick to food. Hello, hello. Fix this thing. I'm watching my hockey team about to go up. Is it my signal or yours? There you go. You hear me, Pix?
I can hear you, but I think the microphone seems to be picking up everything you set down on the counter.
Well, that's because it's attached to the counter, and I was adjusting my cell phone so I could watch my hockey team destroy the New Jersey Devils 6-1.
Who's your hockey team?
The Hurricanes.
No.
See, I'm from Connecticut, and they used to be the Whalers, and so when I moved to North Carolina, it really just worked out.
Oh, yeah. So I'm trying
Later,
to
Mustang guy.
New Bloody Mary mix. It's like a zigzag or whatever, but it's their blazing. They meant it. It's hot. It's spicy.
Yeah. Yeah, so that was cool today, man. I got a text and an email from Hot Wheels saying, yeah, I've been approved to come to be part of their little whatever they're doing. Oh, this is an issue. My freaking microphone is like way out of whack. Kids have been playing with it. There we go. I don't know how you do this, man. There we go. Nope.
Broke it.
I did probably.
I mean, for $45, what do you want?
It's actually, I mean, have you gotten yours yet? Have you ordered one?
I didn't order it. I decided I didn't need it. My microphone works fine.
I probably don't need it, but it just you know, it's been pretty decent. Should I spin it around this way, maybe? No, that's a bad plan too. Good grief. I don't know what I'm doing.
You don't really need that thing in front of it.
I know. I see everybody have it, so you know, I got to be that pretentious microphone guy that you said.
Pretentious. If you were doing a podcast, it would be perfectly all right.
Well, we'll be doing next week. We're bringing on Sean McGugan, who was the original Boss 302 YouTuber guy, and he's been in one of the streams before. But he'll be coming in to talk about his little situation. So I bought my Boss, and like literally right when I bought it, I guess he got his, and he started making videos on his, and he had some really good content. He was doing all sorts of stuff, and it's real high quality. He's like a tech guy, and he ended up like crashing his Boss. That's 13, like a bad crash, and he went like he went dark for a long time, and he eventually got like a donor car and took all the parts off his Boss and put it onto the donor car to build another Boss.
Hmm.
But he had a lot, like he had like the Watts link, all that stuff.
That's like me. I took everything off my Focus I could. That thing was set up for a track.
Well, I want you to know, Victor, that I'm a true professional here. You know, nothing but the best for you guys. That's why I went with I think it was more than $40. I think it was a $50 microphone.
Come here. No, not under the table. What is your problem, dog? Why are you being weird? My dog is being weird. She's like trying to come under the table. And she's on the power cord to my laptop.
Yeah. And there's a reason I waited till later in the stream to talk about the car, because if Maddox does click on a live stream, he doesn't watch the whole thing. He'll watch like a few minutes and then he'll move on. So I want to make sure that they don't know what's coming.
What's up, Tony Ford, the Mustangs? I'm surprised Sublime isn't up here.
Yeah. Probably munching on something.
Yeah, I just finished off some pizza.
Yeah, we were supposed to have a baseball game today, and for my youngest, or for Maddox, and hell yeah,
I'm ever get that pizza again.
Was it gross?
Yeah, it's not. It's a beef taco from Papa Murphy's, and it sounded good, but wasn't. I mean, it's not horrible. It doesn't taste bad. Just not something I'd choose to buy again.
Yeah, I hear you.
I prefer what my wife orders for herself, which is the chicken bacon with the artichoke hearts and stuff on it.
Tony, how you been, man? I haven't talked to you in a while, actually. He's another YouTuber guy.
Let my dog out.
Okay, you guys are off on another tangent here. Oh, you're out of town? So, Lime Rock Park? Yeah, I'm actually doing Skip Barber, Tony, and I'm not going to Lime Rock. I'm going to VIR. that'll be. I'm going to be at VIR in June. Yeah.
Oh, I don't even know what this. Oh, dude, it's doing it again. Are you kidding me? Come on.
Oh, the blackout thing.
Yes, dude. I'm getting so sick of this. It's almost going to make me not want to be on a panel anymore, for crying out loud.
I thought you fixed that yesterday.
No.
So you promise you just won't be on the panel anymore?
Much. So I either get a new phone or they give me an update that freaking doesn't make my screen black out every 15 seconds.
That is so weird that when you're on something, it's blacking off, turning off.
Like I said, it's treating it like portrait mode. Like I'm looking at a picture on my phone. If you don't touch the screen for 30 seconds or whatever, it fades to black.
We'll do, Tony.
It's like there's a setting that needs to be changed. But in your what? So what?
I'm leaving Sublime's on the panel.
Okay, Sublime. What browser are you using?
I don't even know.
Okay, that may make the difference.
Yeah,
I use the Firefox browser on my phone as the main, but most of the time for that, I think I go with Chrome for StreamYard.
I'm not sure which one I'm using.
I don't use it. That's right. I use Firefox for the StreamYard, and mine doesn't black out on me.
So, Brailsford, I have a question. I don't even know. Never mind.
No.
Never mind. So, I mean, I'm assuming your kids are already very conscientious about not, what's the word I'm looking for, bumping up or letting anything fall into cars as far as paint jobs and stuff like that.
Yep.
Okay.
My kids are like the most, except for the 1-year-old, obviously.
Yeah, that one, yeah.
My kids are the most careful kids I've ever seen at any event. Matter of fact, they don't like each other touching each other's power wheels. They don't like handprints on their cars.
Okay. All right. The only reason why I say that is because that paint job on that car that you're going to be getting is, I'm not going to say the holy grail, but it's up there, and you know that.
It gets looks.
God damn it.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. He gets looks.
So, cherish it. That's all I'm going to say. Cherish it. That car is...
crazy car. See, I don't mind a kid that I can tell the parent is engaged and paying attention. Drives me crazy. So, like, I have the kids' cars there, and I got my car, and I usually have one of those model kits on top. The kids that just go straight up, grab the model toy, and start trying to roll it on my engine bay, no bueno. The kids are trying to hop in my kids' power wheels, not okay either. Like, not yours. Stay away.
Yes, immaculate. It's the immaculate conception that paint job is. I almost when you first said it, I was thinking his other Fox.
Oh.
You know what I mean? I forget what year that is.
Which Fox is it you're getting? Which one?
The candy brandy wine red one.
Oh, that is the one?
Yes.
Oh, I oh well, damn.
Yeah.
Damn,
like I said, I'm almost speechless, and that almost never happens.
Yeah, that paint job is phenomenal. I've seen that one in person.
Yeah.
Sean, what you up to?
Hey, how's it going? I saw you were on a live stream, so I thought I'd jump on.
Yeah, I wasn't going to be prepared to do ours today, so that's why I asked to do it next week. I was supposed to be at a baseball game, and this was supposed to push everything out real long, and I couldn't make it. The baseball game got canceled because of a thunderstorm, so we could have done it today, but since I hit 5,000, I went ahead and just made a 5,000 one.
My wife's saying hello.
I'm just gonna stay here until someone says hi.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Hello, wife.
How you doing?
Yeah, you're good. It's a little bit later for you guys, right? It's like 8, 9 o'clock.
It's almost 10 o'clock here. It's 9:45.
Almost 10. Okay. All right. Yeah, well, we still got some sun out here. So.
What time is it? Oh, 8:45 here.
Yeah, fair enough.
Where in Canada are you?
So I would be Vancouver, so the absolute West Coast. So
Okay.
Northern Washington.
Yeah, directly above it. Yeah, yeah, directly above it. Yeah, it's yeah, I'm about an hour and a half outside of Vancouver, more on the countryside. So a little bit quieter, a little bit nicer. Yeah. So I saw you talking about getting rid of the Foxbody.
Oh, the Fox is gone. It's already
Yep.
it's out of here.
Saw the video.
Yeah.
Loaded it up, right? Off it went.
Yeah. It was a little more work getting it loaded than we anticipated. I cut all that stuff out because yeah, you guys didn't see that. It was brutal.
Yeah.
Brutal.
Yeah. Fair enough. So we're and then I saw you were talking a little bit about ours next week.
Yeah, we got a stream next week, and then also next week we got invited to the Hot Wheels Legends tour, so
Nice.
we're going to take the boys to that and take their cars, so we're gonna have a good time.
Is that like the weekend, like not this weekend, but the next weekend after?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Is that like a traveling car show or something?
So it is my understanding, and what I think it is they go to multiple locations and they pick out a Legends car, right? And they pick out the one that's the best, the most, they have whatever the criteria the judges are looking for, whether it be uniqueness, fabrication, speed, engine, whatever, you name it.
Yeah.
Right. They'll pick one from multiple locations, and then they'll have a virtual car show, which I don't know who hosts it. I don't know, but they have a virtual show. And then I think the winner overall, I think they build it into a Power Wheel. I mean, a Hot Wheel, I think.
Oh, that's cool.
So it's not going to be me. I saw some of the other cars that are there. I'm just happy to even be invited. So
yeah, your kids are going to have a blast as well.
They have a freaking truck that rolls up that is a large Hot Wheels vending machine. Like,
okay.
I know they're going to love that for sure.
Yeah, you're going to have to buy something for your boys, right?
Well, I'm hoping they have. I see. Obviously, all of us here probably grew up playing with these things.
Yeah.
I'm really hoping that they have at least one of the real life builds there. So like Twin Mill, the one that's got like the twin V8s on it, like one of the classic ones. I'm hoping that one's there. One of like the Deoras they've done, and there's a lot of really cool cars that some people have fabricated that I'm really hoping at least one or two of them are there. For the boys to see.
Well, that's cool. My son's got tons of Hot Wheels too, right? Like they're everywhere in the house.
My son's got tons, and then they got all my old ones. So
okay, right on.
But what are you up to?
I was just in the garage working on the Focus a little bit, and then messing around with the Mustang. I actually found out, interesting fact, the latest generation Camaro SS Brembo brake calipers, the brake pads are almost identical to what's on the S550. So a friend of mine got rid of his SS2 1LE and upgraded to the ZL1 1LE. So he's got the crazy top line Camaro now. Yeah. And he had a set of the brake pads that I wanted to run for my car that had been on back order forever. And so he brought them over, and I was messing around with them, seeing if they would fit. And sure enough, they actually do fit. They fit. The guy I get my brake pads from said when he looked at the CAD file, it was very similar. So he's like, try it out. Let me know if it works. So I was messing around with that. And yeah, sure enough, they do fit.
That's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
You're lucky your wheels didn't fall off putting Camaro parts on there.
Well, I haven't run them yet, but they're expensive brake pads. They're like, well, in Canadian dollars, but even still, they're about $1,000 for a set of front brake pads.
What brand were they?
They're Ferroto DS111.
Oh, Jesus. Those are expensive.
Yeah. I was I took the car. I think I posted a photo, but I've got some footage and I'm working on it. But I took the car to the racetrack for the first time last Monday. And I had it on a softer brake pad, which I kind of did intentionally just to kind of let myself just shake the car down and get used to driving it again in a racetrack. And yeah, it definitely needed a better pad. I was pushing it, but having a soft brake pad kind of held me back a little bit. But I knew I needed these pads because I got another track day coming up next month.
And so you're running the S650 kit, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'm on an iPad right now, just quick and dirty, just to kind of get us going, right? But
I should probably stop and not ask you a question. I shouldn't ask you questions till next week. That's
no,
what
nice.
don't worry, man. We'll have tons of time on there. But yeah, so that's the front brake pad.
Hold on, I'm trying to make you solo. Give me a second.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. There you go. Yeah, so messing around a bit. So S550, that's the anniversary edition S550 caliper, which came black. Obviously, most of them were red. Then they had that kind of raw anodized finish as well.
Yeah.
And then it's gyro disc, 2-piece rotors in the front and wheel space.
What coilovers are those?
So that's Cortex. That's Cortex JRI, 2-way adjustables in the front.
The Brembos that came on my Roush were like a flat black, and I'd never seen those either.
Hey, TK, thanks for hopping in here, buddy.
Yeah, it just depends. I mean, like I said, I was really looking for the black caliper because the way I had the car built before, it was running the.
I hope so, man.
Yeah, it was running the 2013, 2014 GT500 caliper, which is a same kind of black finish. And I didn't really want to do the anodized. I wanted to kind of keep it the way I liked it, because with these wheels and stuff, I like that setup. So I ended up finding out that this anniversary edition, which I think is like 2017, is when they did these gloss black calipers on the, what would that have been, 35th anniversary Mustang, I think, in the S550, I think. So yeah.
2017?
I think so. I think it was 17. Yeah, that came with this black finish. And then the bullets have red. Right, you can get, if you got the S550 Bullet, it'll come with these calipers in red. So, yeah, you get a couple. There's a couple color options out there for people if they want to do this upgrade.
See, I was about to paint my calipers myself, and then put new decals on, and then clear it.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's what I did on the Focus.
Focus?
Focus ST. That's like mine.
Which one? What year?
Thanks, like Focus? Did I hear Focus?
Yeah.
That was my track car too.
Oh God. Well, here I don't mind walking around on this thing, but
What's up, TK?
that's it right there.
Oh, okay, nice. So
Yeah.
that Kona blue.
Yeah, Kona blue, and as you can see on this,
You got the Brembos.
yeah, I got the Focus RS Brembos. Now, the first set I did, if you go back on my YouTube channel, they were red. I painted them red. And I did that, because I wanted to match what the Focus ST comes with in red. Even though I did a really nice finish on them, I turned them black from the track use. So these things are so cheap. These calipers were like $200 a caliper.
Yeah.
In the blue. So I just got another set. I was like, why am I messing around?
They're real cheap to buy them individual parts, but to buy the kit, they're really expensive.
Don't get the kit.
I have Willwoods on mine, so I'm not getting the kit.
Yeah.
I went Willwoods all the way around on mine. But my car got destroyed a little over a year ago. Or it's been almost 2 years now.
TK, you going to build a drag car? Sorry, go ahead. Trying to talk to the chat and you guys at the same time.
Oh, geez. I don't see the chat. I'm going to run a totally different setup for next week. I was messing around with my cameras in here last night, which was kind of cool. So I'm going to bring a computer into the garage and I'm going to run it on my TV above me. And then,
you're going to have a much more professional setup than me. I've got my little cheap Amazon boom mic here. I got a laptop and I'm just going to click share the files and we're just going to chat like we're buddies. That's just like how I like to do it. So.
No, it'll be fun, man. Let me know if you need some more info or content or anything. I've got so much.
I'll take whatever you send me, man. If you want to up the ante, just send me whatever. It's just pretty much just talking points too. Like you got your car behind you too, so if you ever needed to go back there and show something, you can do that too. Yeah,
I was trying to think about that, like the way I was going to do the camera setup and how I can make that look. How could I do it? How could I execute it well? That's what I was trying to think of.
Yeah, TK.
Yeah, I'll come up with something.
So, what track are you running on most of the time?
So like I said, I'm based on the West Coast. So in Canada, local.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, I've got 3 race tracks. I've got Mission Raceway. That's where I crashed. That's where I was on Monday. So not only was it the first time back in the car again, but it was on the same track that I crashed. We've got a track on Vancouver Island. which is a really nice track. And then we've got one up in the interior. The one on the interior has been in a couple of like car shows, like the car driver, Randy Popes. Randy Popes is driven on Area 27. So there's some video footage of him he was actually doing one of those Camaros, the Z01 one of these. That Camaro is actually the official car of that racetrack. All the instructors drive it. Not to go on a weird tangent, but my friend who upgraded his Camaro, he bought the instructor's car from that racetrack.
Really?
So he has the actual lead instructor's car, which
Nice.
is cool. Yeah.
If I had not lost my car the year that I lost it, I was supposed to be going up to Mission Raceway and tracking because I lived in Tacoma at the time.
Okay.
I lived in Washington then. I have since moved.
Okay, so then you would know Pacific Raceways, obviously.
That was my home tracks where I went to school for driving. Great place.
Yeah. Did you ever get a chance to go to the Ridge?
Yeah, a couple times. I love the Ridge. The Ridge is, it's a toss up between the Ridge and Pacific. Which one was my favorite of the two? Because they're both good.
Yeah.
ORP, I don't know if you ever made it down there. ORP is really
Not
good.
yet.
Oh.
Not yet, but it's
And
on.
Mary Hill Loops Hill Climb. Did that 7 years straight.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah.
We've got a hill climb that's kicking off next week. So the one up here is called Knox. It's a pretty popular one too, but guys do the Mary Hill.
Right.
Yeah, Ridge I've done several times. I love the Ridge. Honestly, I kind of think that's one of my favorite tracks.
With or without the chicane at the end of the straightaway.
It's a fun one, man. I was doing the Ridge in the old car, and I've done the Ridge and the Focus as well.
I've done it in both my Mustang and my Focus.
Sorry?
I've done it in both my Mustang and my Focus.
Yeah,
mine's just a GT.
It's still
It's set up for drag racing now. It's not really a track car anymore.
Well, I've got a friend in a GT that he embarrasses guys in Porsche GT cars. So don't knock just a Mustang GT.
It's okay. I embarrassed a guy in a Porsche GT car in my Focus. So
yeah. There you go. It's all the driver. It's very true. Yeah.
Yeah.
What else is going on?
Nothing, man. I'm just coming on and saying thanks everybody for 5,000. Never thought I'd do that.
That's incredible, man. Congratulations again.
Crazy.
That's so cool. That's awesome to show that growth and like I said, in such a niche market to get the audience, that's huge. So congratulations.
Well, I think it's helped me a lot that I've done more than just the boss stuff. Because the boss group is so narrow.
Yeah.
Everybody, a lot of Mustang owners think the bosses are cool, but if you're going for specifically that target audience, it's very, very, very. It's like probably it's the smallest modern Mustang community.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, for sure. I mean, like I was saying to you last time, Celine's. I'm a big Celine guy. I had mine, and
Later, Jay.
Yeah, I gotta get another one. So the niche cars are to me what are the most unique. But then it's like you said, you're in a niche market. When I start making videos on the Focus, I maybe just didn't put enough effort into it, or I wasn't as consistent. But I wasn't getting the kind of audience that I would get with the Mustang. So that kind of made me kind of go, okay, well maybe it's not for everybody. It's kind of a weird car to do what I was doing to it, because I went pretty crazy on that car too. Even though it's my daily, it's pretty well built.
Later, MJI. Have a good one, bro.
Later.
Tell Isaiah I said hello. And the missus.
Yes.
Nice chatting with you guys.
Oh, we're still up.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You're saying bye to somebody in the chat. People are popping in and out.
Got it.
And I was just checking out your channel. So
Oh, right on. Nice.
Yeah.
Thanks.
heading over there and checking that out.
Yeah. I'm gonna probably after this, I'm gonna go sit at my computer and start messing around. I've kind of got a video in my head, and so while I've got it in my head, I want to start kind of building out the timeline. I haven't touched Adobe Premiere in like 4 years.
Is that what you use to edit?
Yeah, that's what I was using before, and thought about getting into DaVinci, but it'd be another learning curve. I might just stick with Adobe right now, just to kind of get, because I think I can pick it up again quicker.
I might have to look into that. I use Camtasia, so I might switch it up.
That
Okay.
garage is sweet looking.
This one I'm in?
No, the one in the video I'm looking at right here, the one where you're introducing the second Focus ST.
Yeah,
Is that garage?
that's the same garage. Yeah.
Okay, it's
Same
just
one.
different with the doors closed and the lighting.
Oh yeah, you're probably getting. I mean, tons of overexposure behind me, but
Uh-huh.
yeah, same lights, same everything. Yeah, this is I restored this house because I work in construction technically. I do tech, but it's like kitting out all the luxury homes with like high-end automation, lighting, audio, all that fun stuff. So that's what I do for a living. So I got the benefit of knowing a lot of guys in trade. So I restored the house that I'm in, which is a 1972 build home.
Tony, I watch this channel a lot too, and I never because I never planned on doing this ever at all. It wasn't until I had nothing else to do because I couldn't meet with anybody or do any meets or anything that I was like, you know what? I'm going to just start building my MGB. And then people started asking me about my boss because they saw it in the background. They're like, why don't you do some videos on that? I'm like, well, I guess I can.
I mean, this is probably me cheating and asking, so I kind of am prepared for next week. But like, do you want to talk about like the beginnings of the YouTube channel and like what made me?
Yeah, I mean, I think
like that.
Yeah, dude, it's literally just us like chit chatting, telling your story. Talk about your first car, how you got it, if it's stock, where it's set up, where you took that car to, like as far as mods, what happened to it, and then where you've been for 3-4 years, whatever it's been. Long time.
Yeah, July 1st, 2019. That's when I crashed. So I made a couple of videos after. I took some more footage, but it was a weird place, right? Because like a year later, I left the company I was at, so I was already kind of not really feeling it, and it was just work, and then the car being in a million pieces, and not knowing what to do, and then deciding to make a career move, and then you got to kind of rebuild. You got to put everything on pause and just focus on the career for a little bit, just to make sure you're making a right call. You don't want to be investing a ton of money in a car when you don't know if where you're at you feel comfortable, right, as far as what you're doing for a living.
So, for sure.
Yeah, so that was some of the reasons, but yeah, I mean, we can definitely talk about it. And even to address the first car thing, I don't know how you want to slice it, but this is still technically the same car.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I know why, but I mean, it is, but it is and it isn't. It's all.
It is and it isn't. Yeah. There's a lot. I mean, the body is mostly the donor car, but still a lot of the body is the old car.
Right? That was a. What'd you do with the engine that was in there?
My old the engine came with the donor car.
Yeah.
Yeah, I sold it. Took forever. The market up here is not like it is down in the States.
Oh yeah,
you got a lot of tire kickers.
Was it a 5.0?
Yeah, it was a 2012 GT. So it was a GT
Gen 1.
Yeah, Gen 1. Just it was a really well running car. Probably had like high 60,000 miles on it.
Yeah, I mean that's a good motor there. And then you could down here there have been a ton of people ready to jump on that.
And up here it's I don't know what it is. It's just so many guys are cheap, really cheap. And
it's down here. That's no different than down here. You're going to get a million low balls. You just got to wait it out.
Yeah, the guy who eventually bought it was like, "I can't believe you haven't sold it yet, and that price is amazing." I sold it for 10,000 Canadian, and that was everything. That was engine, transmission, both wiring harnesses, ECU. I gave him a ton of parts. So what is that in US dollars? Like not even like around like $7,000. Maybe a little
but that's about what I think you can get a parts farm Gen 1 kit for, I think.
Well, I priced it the same way. And I was like, and guys with mobile, man, I was like, go grab one of these then. Go pay tax and shipping and everything else. Come back and tell me about how you got a better deal. Really? So yeah. It took a while, but I finally sold that. I sold all the interior out of it. The entire interior that's in the car is from my old car. Like all the plastic panels, the headliner, the carpet, everything is from my original car that's in the car. So it's to that level that I went and made
Oh,
sure.
I mean, I would have done the same thing.
Yeah. You know, it was my stuff was a little bit nicer condition, but
So you're gonna leave it the way it is? You plan on putting the stripe on the side? The
oh
12?
yeah, no, it's I've been waiting to get it into the paint shop. So the body shop who did the work, who cut up the two cars, welded all the panels, and then painted is a full exterior paint job. So full outside was done.
Are you doing the 12 stripe or are you gonna do the 13 stripe?
So I have 12. I have 12 right now. I got them from Greg Boss. Awesome guy to deal with. I've got the stripe kit. But the problem was when I was getting ready to put it on about a month ago, I got the car up on the quick jacks like I got it right now, and I started inspecting it, and I actually noticed a lot of paint defects in the areas that the stripes are going to go on.
Yeah.
And I mean, even though Greg Boss's stripe kit is much cheaper than the OEM, it's still not cheap. It's still
Oh yeah.
$600 $600 US, I guess, right? So
Yeah.
I'm thinking to myself, I don't want to put these decals on paint that's not perfect.
Did you get the gloss black ones or did you get the reflective ones? Because he did.
Got the gloss black, mostly because I did the gloss black on the hood, so I kind of
okay.
wanted it to work with it. Yeah.
Because I know he did a kit. He on his own car. He's got the 12s with the reflective
Yes,
material, and it looks really cool.
it does, and I kind of regret not doing that, but I know that I'm gonna order from him the 13 kit. I was actually gonna order the 13 and the 12 kit at the same time, but I figured I'd wait. I'm gonna convert the rear end of the car, I think, to be like 13. So
I'm doing that as well, but
Oh,
you'll probably beat me to it because
Wow.
I take my time with these things. Like every mod that I do comes from what we're doing here.
Yeah.
I don't spend my paychecks on that stuff. It takes me some time.
Yeah, for sure. It took me 3 years to basically get the money together to do this, and I went crazy. It's like going and buying another Boss 302 is what I basically did as far as what I spent on the rebuild. But we're car guys. It doesn't make sense what we do. We just do it anyways, right? Yeah.
I agree. Doesn't make sense.
Oh, Tony's in as well. Awesome. Yeah.
Real deal, Holyfield.
Yeah.
Tony's got some good quality stuff. I like his narrations are really good.
Yeah. Because he went from the Boss to the Mach 1, and then he had that accident in the Mach 1, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Yep. And then got another one. Yeah, that's crazy. Those are pretty cool cars. I've looked at them a few times, and
I'm trying to get my buddies Mach 1 on the channel so I can just kind of I want to drive one just to do a comparison of that versus the Boss, and just give my own opinion on whether or not they're good with the Mach 1 name or if they should have named it another Boss. But the big factor that holds that up for me is the fact that they didn't redesign a whole new motor.
Fair enough. Yeah. But the Dark Horse,
even that, it's not a real new engine design. They just changed the intake a little bit.
Yeah. But it's got the better transmission finally. So
it's true.
Yeah, which they should have put in the GT for the price they're charging.
Yeah. I actually had some issues with my transmission again at the racetrack, and I'm gonna mess around from different fluids and stuff like that and see. It was just
which one you run it? You got the Calimer 3?
I don't have a Calimer rebuild. I've still got the Boss transmission that got rebuilt under warranty. I still have that. My good friend has a Calimer one. Yeah. Oh yeah. The diff whines quite a bit too.
You got the torsion diff though, right?
Yes, it's got the torsion differential. And I've changed the gearing. I've actually gone the opposite most people do. So I've gone from 373s to 355s. Okay. And that's because I run an 18-inch wheel and tire, which is kind of, you can see it sitting on the ground there. And at the Ridge, what he was mentioning, I hit the rev limiter in 5th gear on the 373s. So I was like, okay, I could definitely use a little bit more gear so I'm not hitting the limiter on the main straight before I go into turn 1. So you're moving if you're hitting the limiter in 5th gear. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. So my transmission winds from the front end, I don't have the torsion diff. I've got the base boss.
Okay, yeah.
So I don't have any of those issues, but I do need to. What's up, BW? I do need to. I got the Calimer Stage 3 sitting here on my floor, so that's going to go in at some point. But
Yeah,
all these guys give me crap about it because I've got like.
The house with fees.
I got like $6,000 in parts just sitting on the wall looking at me right now.
Oh shit!
I couldn't.
You're as bad as me with the engine that needs to be done, the transmission I need to rebuild for my Focus, the engine I need to finish for my other Focus.
I've got Sean. I've got a Calimer Stage 3. Got an RXT clutch, VMR safety loop, one-piece drive shaft. I need to put the one-piece in like now. I don't know why I haven't already done that at least, but.
It's a nice upgrade. That'll get rid of a lot of the line on its own. I found the one piece really helped with that too.
So Kiro,
The guy that has my Roush just installed his Calimer Stage 3 that showed up at his house like 6 days ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, I haven't gotten a input from him yet after putting it in. Dude, when he took the other one out, the transmission, he had to replace the clutch because it was a different spline, and the throwout bearing was gone. The input shaft was broke. The spacers on the clutch were rubbing on something, I think he said.
Okay.
He said there was all kinds of shit going on in there.
On his old one?
Yeah, on the MC82 that came with the car.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they had problems.
I mean, but honestly, so my opinion is they're hit or miss. Like, mine's got 68,000 miles, and I'm not racing as intense as Sean here, but like it's not been a soft 68,000 miles. When I take the car out, I get on it. Like I don't just like cruise around all the time.
I baby mine.
It gets
Yeah, you do.
Mine's all grandmother miles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a link, Nate. Let me do it again.
Somebody doesn't pin his links.
Well, I have to go on my phone and pin it, or open a new tab to pin it. I just don't do that.
I go into the other tab and pin it. I'm just.
Well, my problem is I'm not. So this StreamYard was in my old Google account, which got shut down by the university I was a part of. So now I got to go into the old Google account to open this, but to get to my YouTube, which I made sure that my old university account didn't like delete my YouTube channel by that going away. So I moved that over to another account. So I got to have two different windows open all together to be able to do that. It's frustrating. I've got to figure this out.
Sounds like it. Yeah, it sounds like it.
You need to get your accounts changed.
I've done that. I'm safe. It's safe. The channel's safe.
Yeah, that'd be. I mean, so is your YouTube channel under your old university then?
It's not anymore.
Okay, good.
It's I created a whole new email address for just this. And I mean, I didn't really start a lot of this. Like this was a hobby, dude. So I wasn't really thinking about having unique things for just this. Like, but at some point, I like to do giveaways, and I haven't done a giveaway in a minute. Or supposed to, I would have done one for the 5,000. I'm going to, but I got to get some more stuff for it. Like I need to have the more you grow. I don't like my personal stuff being out there. I really don't. So I need to I've been seriously considering like a PO box for when I do stuff like that. So that way, if it comes back to that. Yeah. A lot of the times the guys who won are people I trust. So I've been fortunate there. I even owe Sublime a shirt here, I think.
Yeah, you do.
But I owe a couple people.
Yeah.
I owe Sublime a shirt. I owe Eris a shirt. I told Eris I'd give him a shirt before you, and then the shirt that I said I'd send you, Sublime, was actually his shirt that I forgot about. So,
So wait, you already sent me a shirt?
Later, Tony.
no, I thought I did, but apparently
nice.
I didn't.
Oh,
Hold on, let me look. Hold on. I've got the bag right here of what I have left. And I've got a whole bunch of new shirts to make. I just haven't done it yet.
whatever you do, don't store them under the tarp with the transmission. I don't need any.
They're right next to the transmission. In fact.
Oh God,
Oh,
right
yeah.
next to the
You said
hotel.
you said
DMC.
extra large, right? You said extra large?
Yes, extra large. I thought I was getting a black one.
I don't have a black one.
All right, that's fine. That's fine.
You know what?
Extra
If you're
large.
picky about it, you can forget about it. Like, we'll
Oh,
just,
stop. Oh, wow.
Picky.
Wow.
I give you a black one, but it'll be a medium, and I'd like to see.
No, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
No, but I'm gonna get some more made. I'll get some more made. And if I can make a black one, Matt, I'll send you a black one.
It's fine. The red's fine, actually. I need to change the paste on the shirts. Keep it red.
No, I'm saying. Oh, you wanted one of these black? That's what you meant. This.
Wait, hold on. What?
Black goes with everything.
You're talking about the red with black logo or a black shirt with a white logo?
Red with black is fine because, like I said, most of my T-shirts are black already. So just keep it red. It's fine.
Okay. Hey, what's up? What's up, Primo? How you doing, my friend?
Wow.
Been a minute since I've seen you in here.
Primo. Whoa, he's alive.
I know.
Wow, he's still here.
Oh, my Lord. Mr. Primo, who's still not going to make Ford Takeover.
No.
I've never made Ford Takeover either.
Yeah, I know. You
But
better
guys
damn.
are like a solid. That's like a solid. I think we did the math. I think it was like 15 hours for me.
You get your hands on that red car, and trust me, it's your obligation to make it to Ford Takeover. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh, shit.
And I ain't talking about your boss.
I'm not, dude. No matter what car I get, right? It's not gonna. Whatever car I'm driving, whether it be the Boss or the other one, it's gonna be trailered. And then I already get 13 miles per gallon just driving my daily driver. When I'm hauling stuff, I get like 8 or 7. It's horrible.
Rent one that gets better gas mileage. And then just drop it off when you get there and then rent one to go back.
My
Hero,
F-150 gets
Hero,
better
that's,
mileage than that.
Hero, that's gonna be next week, man. Next week's live stream.
Oh, Curl's asking. Yeah, next week. Yeah, for sure. I know. He was reaching out as well. It'll be. Yeah, I would feel so bad if you just logged on and we were done. That'd be no.
Sure,
You've got to send me some stuff to promote it too, so we can get the word out. I've got a lot of people that'll want to watch it and support as well. So,
Yeah, man, for sure.
yeah, it'll be fun. I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, me too, dude. It'll be cool
yeah.
to see you start making some stuff again. So there's a couple boss guys now. So there's me, you, Nate on here. There's let's see, Coyote Productions. Tony was one for a while.
Yeah.
And
It's still Mustang stuff. I mean, it's still it's great. It's just great to share the content, right?
Yep.
So yeah, it was funny because I mean, I'll go into it a lot more in detail, but one of the big things, like, I don't watch TV. Like, I don't watch sitcoms and TV shows. It's just never been something for me. I'm a big, like, I watch YouTube, right? That for me is huge. Or I'll watch movies. Like, I'm a movie guy too, but that's really about as far as normal TV watching do. So I watch so much YouTube, and it's very broad. It's not just car stuff. And there was a couple of people that really inspired me because they were just making content, and I like cinematography, and I was really trying to, like, how do I want to try this. So I just started watching them make content, and it inspired me to make content about what I cared about, but I wanted to do it in try to learn how to do it cinematically if I could, or at least make it good. And oddly enough, one of those YouTubers is starting to do stuff again now.
Yeah.
And actually 2 of them are. And so they've been making content and talking about getting back into it. And I was like, man, this is such weird timing. Like, they've been off for a while. Now I'm kind of, I'm trying to think about doing the same. So
I was getting into cinematography probably about a year ago, and then my youngest child he's about to turn 2, so like I've been bringing him to events now, so like my attempts at making anything cinematic has just kind of gone for a little while, because like I need both my hands, and usually I'm the football holding my 1-year-old while I'm trying to record something, but like honestly, and if what I get is what I get, and I'll work with the content I film, and I'm not there. Like, the whole point of what I do is I'm still trying to enjoy the event, right? I'm not trying to turn it into a job. So like, if I see something cool, I'll be like, oh, that's cool. Let me get a quick video of it. I'm not like sitting there like, oh God, I got to document this whole thing and then forget like why I'm there. Like the Hot Wheels thing, like I want to go and enjoy it with my boys. Yeah. And I'll try and record some stuff. But like the whole point is to not like make it a job. Like I'm not there to record it. I'm there to actually enjoy the event with my kids.
Yeah. That's so true. And I find myself so many times in the past, I had an agenda that I was going to go, like even this last track day,
That's true.
I had all these ideas of how I was going to film some stuff to kind of wrap up the video I have in my mind.
Oh shoot, I've
The
been a
weather went
bad
bad.
host. My bad, mate.
Yeah, the weather went really bad and it just didn't work out. And I was like, you know what? I'm glad I just got to spend the day with my friends. And you know, it was a track day, but it was actually more of a private track day. We kind of got enough of us together. We rented the track, so it was very casual.
Oh, that's always nice.
Yeah, it was. And there was only 24 of us. So we kind of just, we divided it equally as like, okay, here's the fast 12. Here's the still fast 12, but not as fast as these guys. And we just kind of 30 minutes on, 30 minutes off.
12 guys on a track at a time. That would be so nice. The only time I had that was when I was in driving school.
Yeah.
And we had like 6 people on the track at a time. That was it.
Yeah.
So nice.
Yeah, there's some wild videos I could share. I'll send Matt some of my buddy's content, who has the 2014 GT, and he's a madman. And we all pulled in when it started raining really hard because we're basically on slings. He's on the same thing, and he was out there, and he's just drifting that car. And another friend had an Audi all-wheel drive, like a TTRS, so it's 400 horsepower all-wheel drive. He's got all the nannies on, and he is barely keeping up with my buddy and his 14 Mustang.
That's fine.
No nannies because he's.
I got to see this guy's videos.
Oh, I will 100% send them to Matt somehow, or I'll get it over there. If you're on YouTube right now, if you can pull it up, it's Dipstick Motorsports, like like a dipstick in the motor, Dipstick Motorsports, and you'll see the last one. That was the day that we were all there. It's a matte black Mustang, and he's a.
Found him.
Yeah.
Mission how to take 8 and 9.
Yeah, that's a funnier little short clip, but there's another video. That's the full.
Let's see. He's got all these oil line leak. 4 months ago, 5 days ago, rainy lap at Mission.
Yep, that's the day. That's when we were all there.
Okay.
Yeah, he's on another level.
It's inside the car. Cool.
So the guy who bought my Fox he did one of the upgrades I wanted to do. He put some LEDs in with the DRL lights. I was actually I was reaching out to a company that had they gave me, they did sponsorship on the Sequoia LED video. And I was hoping they were going to cover the Foxbody, and they didn't, but he went ahead and picked these up. Hold on.
Nice.
Oh, he's running the Garmin too, isn't he?
Yeah, Garmin Catalyst.
Yeah, the Catalyst. I have one out in my garage. I haven't even used it yet.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, I actually like those.
Ooh.
What's up, Shell?
Oh,
Sorry, I didn't say hi.
Damn. Hey, Shell.
Damn. Nate, what's up?
This guy is smoking it around this track.
Yep. He's a madman.
Hold on. All right. Hold on. Stand by.
Oh, you're gonna try and pull something up?
I can bring it up and we can share the screen and we can all react together.
There you go.
The camera fits on the panel, though, I don't think.
We'll be fine.
I'll let you remove yourself, Matt.
Nah, we'll be fine. What's the name of the video?
His channel's called Dipstick Motorsports.
Rainy Lap at Mission is the name of the video.
Yeah. If you want to see a wild man, that's one of my closest dearest friends. He's a recent cancer survivor. Really bad cancer, really, really bad. And when he was diagnosed and going through like chemo and stuff like that, he was still coming out to the track, and he was breaking his personal best at every single track. And we had to pull him aside and be like, dude, like, you got stuff to live for, man. like relax.
All right, hold on. Here we go.
Got recently married and stuff too, so yeah, it's turned into a good thing. He managed to beat the cancer. So
Zach, if you don't mind hopping down, my friend, or
That's fine.
I'm trying to share this.
Thanks, Zach. Appreciate it, bud.
Oh God,
What'd you do?
we're doing something.
I was trying to click on something and the screen changed right when he dropped down, and I deleted Pinks for a second.
Oh, okay.
All right, hold on.
I don't think he ever went anywhere.
Nope.
He did briefly.
Oh,
So briefly, I didn't even notice.
same here.
All right, here we go. I don't know if you guys will be able to hear this. Maybe it might be bad audio. Let's see if I can bring the mic.
I didn't have the audio on.
Yeah, let's put that pretentious mic to work.
Let's get that full screen though.
Yeah, get rid of us. Click on the picture and make it full. There you go. No, click on the picture. You can make it even fuller than that.
What picture are you talking about?
Click on that
Yeah,
actual
bottom.
screen.
Just like you would turning us full screen.
Yeah, click on that picture.
Full screen down at the bottom or wherever your little thing.
You should be able to click anywhere on that picture, and it should give you an option to make it full screen and make us disappear.
My God.
But that's fine. Just keep it like that. It's fine.
Don't overcomplicate it.
Yeah. I don't want-
This corner he's on right now, this is turn 9, goes onto the straight. This is where I crashed. But
Actually, I can zoom it, so we're good.
I like his setup. He's even got the gauges. I've seen that gauge pod too.
yeah, I've got the same. I put it on the card.
You guys hear the audio?
Yeah, you can hear it. Before, hold on. Wait till he gets on throttle here again.
Oh, yeah, he slid it.
Yeah, you can hear it.
For a rainy day,
This
that's fast.
stock horsepower 2014.
What car is this?
2014 GT stock horsepower. Nothing
What's he
Really?
got for arrow on there?
similar to me. Big wing. But car's got it. It's very light. 3,200 pounds.
He's got the Laguna gate on. Nice.
Yeah. Oh yeah. All walls.
Any idea what tires he was running?
Yeah. Nitto NTO1s. Same as me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa! Good Lord.
Sideways.
Yeah, just a little.
A little sideways.
Just a little. Nothing like a half point oversteer to get you straightened out.
And then that's one of my
That guy was moving. Holy cow.
Yeah. So that tile, all my friends on the car, the tile, and I have the ones that put the motor in the car in an hour and a half. So
What was that car that just passed him? I couldn't see it very well.
TTRS. So Audi.
Oh, the TTRS. Okay.
Yeah. So 5-cylinder turbo, 400 horse. Yeah,
Super,
yeah. Those
fairly
are my-
lightweight.
Yeah, if you see my you'll start to see some of if I start I am going to start making videos, but I'll start to bring in maybe some of my friends, see how they feel about being on a YouTube channel. But we've got quite a wide group of cars in my social circles. We're all track nuts. So we've got the new gen Supra, got 2 of them. One's street, one's very wild, built for time attack. We've got the TTRS. We've got some old BMWs that are just crazy and insane. It's a pretty fun group, and yeah, it's a good group of friends. I mean, like they were all there the day I crashed, and they've been there every day I need help. Everyone comes over to my house on the weekends. I could have like a dozen guys here. The whole driveway looks like it's like my neighbors think I'm like Fast and Furious or something like that, because just the whole driveway is full of like all these crazy wild cars, and everyone just comes over and hangs out. When I make the video of us, I'm gonna make a few videos. I'll kind of break it down, but I got a lot of content of us putting the motor in this car. So I had a big group of people here, my kids, my wife, everyone kind of pitching in. So that you'll start to see a lot of those faces, and then hopefully those guys will be okay being on film when we're at track and stuff like that. We'll see how it goes. So
Cool.
yeah, it's always, as Matt knows, it's kind of weird, like when you're
What
filming.
wing is that? Is that the Apex wing or?
The wing on the cars is the G-Stream. So it's
Okay, the G.
yeah. So both Dylan and Dylan is who's driving that black Mustang. We took a lot from the Boss 302s race car. So that's kind of a lot of the stuff that's in our cars is from those cars.
Those cars were pretty successful when they were running the GT series.
Yep.
Trans Am series. I mean, sorry.
Yeah, and I mean, why take away from what Ford did, right? Ford and Watson Racing, like they put a lot of thought and energy and development into those parts. So that's what we ran. So
Later, Colton.
what's that? Oh,
So the guy out.
yeah.
So is your car gutted or is it still full interior?
So yeah, mine's full interior. So Dylan and I have this fun little banter where his car is the gutted race car. Like there's no AC, there's no stereo in it. He has to wear headphones. He has no cats. He's got the H pipe like our boss cars, and he has the side exits with the QTP motorized open. So when you hear that thing, you're like, wow, that thing sounds great. Again, it's a very stock it's a very stock GT.
Yeah.
It was a performance pack GT when he bought it. But he's got the Ford calibration on it. That's it. So it's that's drop-in and air filter in the stock air box.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all he's done for power. And GT500 mufflers in the back.
Well, he drives it pretty damn well. I'm guessing he's got it full. It looks like full race setup.
Yeah, he's running MCS Spec Iron coilovers, which came on the Spec Iron Series Mustangs for that class. So he's got those coilovers. He still runs a Pan Am bar. We're very much built for track, but his secret is the sheer amount of seat time. He does an unbelievable amount of track days every year. So, and he's been doing it a long time, and very light. He's dry iced all of the factory insulation and seam sealer out of the car.
Oh,
I saved 3 pounds, and I'm like, okay. Yeah.
I haven't been on the track in over a year now because I moved.
Yeah.
My car was down, so I'm missing the track. I still don't have my car set up for track. So,
well, that's why I bought the Focus, right? I didn't want to get rusty, and I didn't want to lose seat time, and I also didn't want to miss hanging out with my friends. That was the key thing to do. So, my
Focus was my track car. So.
Right. Yeah. I get it. Yeah.
And it got destroyed not at the track. It got destroyed on my way home from work one day.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
With insurance or no? Or I'm not.
Well, the guy's insurance didn't have very much, so my insurance had to pay for what I got. Yeah, I got rear-ended at a stoplight.
Yeah.
Okay. And I got pushed into a Durango from a 3500 GMC truck. Doing 35 to 40, didn't hit the brakes until after he hit me.
Okay. And that's the thing that's different about the United States versus Canada. I mean, like, there's a wide degree of insurance, I guess, for you guys down there. Up here, it's, you no matter what, if you get rear-ended, it's covered, right? Like,
right.
You're not worried about it.
I thought it would be, but apparently his insurance covered the other 2 cars that it damaged first because they had less damage, so he paid that off. Then he didn't have enough left to pay for what he damaged on mine. So I don't know how that worked.
No kidding.
Insurance ran out.
Yeah, it was insured. He was underinsured, and it was a business vehicle, but his business made no money, so I couldn't even go after that.
Yeah, that's just a different. It sucks though.
Mine was the only car that didn't drive away from that accident too.
Man,
that's usually how it works.
Yeah.
Person that gets hit's the one that gets totaled.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah. Just sitting there minding my own business, and I just had a great weekend. The weekend before that, I'd been at Maryhill Loops doing the hill climb. Great weekend, and it was a nice sunny day, beautiful out. Somebody wasn't paying attention at all.
Just a shame.
All right, so all right, Matt. So I'm gonna tell you a secret here.
Oh geez, here we go.
So Ford Blue Gauge was right, guys. I'm getting the black GT. We're not getting the Brandywine red one.
I was gonna say, dude, there were so many red flags with that. It was like I'm not even gonna say what that would have been a good apropos comparison.
Well, we weren't, sir. We've been talking. I mean, we've been talking for a while.
Dude. I sent MJI probably
sharing-
15 crying emojis about that car leaving his
Actually,
possession
no,
while
he-
the stream was happening.
He sent them to me.
Yeah, I know.
We had been talking for a while, and he actually was considering selling his brand new wine red one for a while, because he was trying. He was thinking about selling it and moving on, and just, working on his GTO and his GTOs and going that route. But yeah, we're gonna get the black one
Later,
whenever
Gary.
ready to go. I'll probably go I'll probably, if he's willing to, meet up with him next weekend and go take a look at it. The boys don't know, and that is very important. Like they're not. I don't want them to know until we go pick it up officially.
They're probably
far
gonna
is he
watch
from
this now.
No, they won't.
They'll, like, just because
they
you're
will
covered.
never get this far into it. Never. In a
Does
million-
he already have a motor in that car or no?
The old motor from his '83 is going in it.
Okay.
And
How far away is he?
4.5 hours, 4 hours.
Okay.
Okay.
I love that black one, dude. That black one looks mean, man.
But he's right near where that Hot Wheels show is going to be. So I'm trying to meet up with him if we can.
He's right by Charlotte. Charlotte.
Queen City.
Uh-huh.
That's the Queen City.
When I got a chance to go do my
Track day.
the track thing for buying the 500, he came and met me. He's only like I think a half hour, 45 minutes from there.
Yeah, he's not far because that's where Foxtoberfest is. When we Foxtoberfest. Honestly, I was looking at other cars and other things out there, but I really enjoyed the Foxbody community, and I really want to stay in it. And so this is already going to be kind of closer to what I wanted to do with my car anyway. It's just the time's just not there. Like my new job is going to be so demanding that I need to just be able to. I don't mind doing like minor installs, but a whole engine build and then the swap. Like I do want to do that at some point, and I still have the other motor, so I could still build it if I wanted to. But I could go at my pace and take my time. Like I thought I was going to be able to do that swap this year, and just looking at what's transpired at work, it's just not going to happen.
So you're gonna sell that motor, or are you gonna keep it, or?
Well, right now I'm going to keep it. I might list it and see what people ask. So that was actually donated to me, but from a subscriber.
Okay.
Yeah, and I reached back out to the guy because I said, hey, I'm not that kind of guy that like I don't feel right about this. I asked him at first, like, hey, I want to offer this back to you because I didn't use it, and I want to offer it back to you because I didn't use it, and I'm not the kind of person that would just take something like that and just sell it and make profit. Like I don't feel right about that. And he said that, well, are you going to buy a Chevy? I'm like, no. He's like, keep it. I was like, okay.
Pretty nice of him.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So I still have a spare 302. So I mean, it's not hurting anything to sit in the garage. If I start needing space, then I'll try and move it. But I have a storage unit now too, so I can also roll it all the way out there. That was the doing of the missus. She says we have too much clutter, so we had to get a storage. I hate renting anything.
Yeah, I hear you on that. I only have the one car in the garage because the other side of it is a gym, and I'm trying to figure any way I figure how to make it work. It costs a lot more money to build something on the property, so I can.
Yeah.
I want to build another shop, but that's hundreds of thousands of dollars to do it. So.
Yeah, I sold my weight set. The whole channel started because I had a weight set that I sold and bought the MGB, and I sold that weight set because the thought was, I'm in the military. I'll never not be able to work out. But boy, did COVID prove me wrong. I wasn't able to work out for like 6-7 months or something like that.
Yeah, it was wild. We already had the gym in the house, but my wife started getting, she's very athletic. So she started getting more into it. And then she's like, I need to get more weights. And then we're looking at the cost of weights. And
they shot up right there too.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah. No kidding. It used to be $1 a pound up here for like a set of dumbbells, and then it was like $3, $4, $5 a pound. It was insane. Yeah. Just wild. So, yeah.
All right. Well, guys, Matt, you going live after?
No, I gotta get up early. I gotta get the guys out the door tomorrow, so I gotta be up early tomorrow. So that's a negative, Rampart.
Well, I have something real important going on at work, so I am going to try and get some rest. But I do appreciate everyone who came in here, everybody on the panel.
Yeah.
Again, everybody, thanks for just hanging out and being part of this. So, yeah.
These are fun. I like this. It's nice to chat and hear from other guys' stories and their cars too, right? So, and I'm looking forward next week. And congrats again on hitting that milestone and your subscribers, man. Just keep pushing.
I'm sure once you start up again, you'll shoot back up because a lot of the one thing about bosses, it is a small community.
Mm-hmm.
Man, those things are always changing hands real quickly. So I mean, a lot of them are moving around. So there's a lot of fresh new faces that hopefully will hop in.
Yeah, I lost almost 2,000 subscribers roughly from inactivity. And,
Really?
Yeah, and I got demonetized. So I lost all the monetization from the channel because it wasn't active. So I've got to go through the process, which is fine. I was never doing it really to make the money. I mean, heck, if I could pay for even the Adobe subscription I have to pay every month to have the software to do the video editing, then I'd be happy.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I do it. I mean, it's a nice to have, not a must have.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, it's not why I was doing it to begin with. I've got like, I've only been doing this now for a little over 2 years. And going back, like my son's, I think I've said my middle child watches my videos. He calls it Daddy. Well, he used to call it Daddy TV. He's not really said that lately, but like watching the stuff from when he's only 5 years old, so he's in these things, and he's 3 years old, and just like seeing how it's crazy how fast time moves, right?
Yep.
And so and I don't know, it just makes me appreciate everything a little more.
I agree, man.
All right. Well, you guys have a good night, and we're sure we'll holler at you sometime soon.
Yeah,
All right, Matt.
Yeah, maybe we'll see you next week.
Talk to you later.
Yes. See
Later,
you
guys.
tomorrow night.
Catch y'all later.
Later,
Bye, bro.
and
Later.
Sean, talk to you later,
Yeah.
my friend.
Thanks, Matt. See you next week.
Yep. And